Hello and welcome to another update video about gold. Yeah, small tiny change here to the wave count. Here the microstructure I have adjusted. I think there are two main bullish scenarios that I'm watching. The first one is what you see here on the screen. We've had a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 to the downside here early in October, middle of October. The third wave rally, and then a flat structure for a very deep wave 4, and we could now be in this wave 5. This wave 5 would get probably quite long. Oftentimes in gold, silver, the fifth waves get very much extended. In this scenario, however, to keep that alive and to keep this as a valid scenario, we need to keep the price above 1936. Or 1937, anyway, this 13th of November low. So this is the level that I also mentioned to you in the last video. If this really is a 1-2 setup to really push higher, then it needs to hold above that level. In the previous video, I still had the wave 1 here, but looking at latest price action, it just makes sense to count all of this as a wave 1, this move down as a wave 2. So that means as long as we're holding now above this high, no, this low, yeah, we could be pushing higher in the third wave next. Then we should get a wave 4 and a wave 5. And ideally, this would finish off a larger degree fifth wave of an even larger degree first wave. If we then get a big pullback in a wave 2, then this could be a breakout in a third wave, possibly into next year. This is one scenario. So it's bullish against 1937. In a different scenario, we can call it like this. So we can already say that all of wave 1 was complete. I don't like it so much due to the subdivisions. But I looked at the spot gold chart today and it looks slightly different. And on the spot chart, it would rather suggest we can count all 5 waves complete. So it's a 5-wave move up, a 3-wave move down. So we already had our 1-2 setup. In this scenario, we are already in the breakout in the third wave. And these 5 waves would likely form the first wave of the third wave. Then we get another pullback and then we can really go. Whatever happens, that means that any deeper pullback, if corrective, could be an opportunity to participate in a third wave rally as long as the relevant support levels are holding. Very important. Yeah, risk management is very important. So for me, the key level here is just the 1937 level. Now, anyway, in whatever the context here is, in the short term, it doesn't matter so much if this is a wave 5 or already the third wave, even though the third should be quite aggressive. But even in gold, typically the fifth wave extends quite a bit. So if I wanted to add a support area now for this wave 2, obviously we have to distinguish between support and invalidation point. So this would be the standard support for the wave 2 between 1948 and 1973. Price already reacted to it slightly. I have not enough evidence to say that the wave 2 is complete. If we see a break above the wave 1 high at 1996, it would suggest we're already here in this smaller degree third wave. Now, a break below 1948 will not invalidate this setup, but it will already be a first warning. But if we see a break below the beginning of that wave 1 there at the 1937 level, yeah, then it's invalidated. Okay, so basically a stop below the, or 1936, a stop below the invalidation point is a must. If you set the stop below support, well, that's up to you. The risk is always there that you get a wick and it throws you out basically, and then it still rallies in the intended direction. Yeah, so that's just my view about gold at the moment. I think everything else was mentioned in previous videos. Just want to give you a quick update. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular stock updates, check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You can find the link in the description. In that service, we include daily updates, video updates and written updates, also intraday updates about the S&P 500. We also cover the NASDAQ regularly, even though it's not officially included. And we cover 20 stocks regularly. And depending on which tier you are subscribing to, there are even more setups and stocks included in the higher tiers. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.